Hello, in this example, we will take a look at hours of service on Motive. This window right here will tell you how many hours the driver has available for the day. After somebody completed a 34-hour restart, this is how their cycle hours of service will look like. For the day, they usually get 14-hour shift. During that shift, they can drive 11 hours at the most, and they cannot drive 11 hours straight through. They have to take a break within 8 hours, and the break has to be 30 minutes long. Here on the right, this is how driver's app looks like. Right now, it's just a solid line that goes through, and it's on off duty, so there's no activity. Okay, let's say this driver worked. So this is my test account, obviously, but I'm going to, in this example, let's take a look at changes that will occur here as driver works. So let's say, for example, somebody went on duty at 8 a.m. or 8:30 for simplicity, and did a 15-minute pre-trip inspection. We'll say it happened in Fletcher. That's an on-duty status. So you see right here, he was off duty and then went on duty for 15 minutes. This is right here saying that for 8 hours and 30 minutes, the driver was off duty and then went on duty for 15 minutes. Here's what it would look like to the office when we log in. We would see the driver was off duty, went on duty at 8:30 a.m., did 15-minute pre-trip inspection, and then went off duty. So if this driver was calling us and the driver is checking his available hours for the day, the driver will see that he's only able to drive 4 hours and 57 minutes. And that is because the shift begins to count at the moment somebody goes on duty for the first time. After completing 10 hours rest, they go on duty and the 14-hour clock begins. In this example, you can see they went on duty at 8:30 a.m. 14 hours, that will put the driver right here at 10:30 p.m. This is the most the driver can work today. Going on duty, it's kind of similar as we come to work and we clock in. So that's like beginning of the shift, and 14 hours the most they can work for the day. So that's why it's currently showing to the driver this window right here that the driver can work only 4 hours and 55 minutes and cannot drive full 11 hours because the shift is running out. So what we can do is this option is available currently. If driver is calling us, we can click this and we can be like, okay, you actually can drive a full 11 hours because the fact that the driver was stopped somewhere more than 2 hours enabled this button right here. And we can see that split sleeper option is available. They can use this one pretty much every day as long as they had more than 2 hours of waiting somewhere and they were off duty or sleeper berth. I don't believe on duty counts, just off duty and sleeper. Now this is what it looks like to the driver. Instead of calling us, the driver can simply come here and see how right now it's matching what we are seeing. But driver can do right here, toggle this switch, and the driver can check before calling us if split sleeper option is available. See, it matches kind of what we are seeing. Now when driver starts working, starts moving, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is a test account like I mentioned. Normally drivers don't have this option. They just start driving when they hit 5 miles per hour. this will automatically change view. I'll show you what it will look like. So I have this option just for test purposes to go to driving, but for them it automatically uh, starts starts changes window to something like this as soon as they hit 5 miles per hour. So the driver will start moving, and sometimes they kind of stress out. They're like, "Oh, I'm running out of hours," or it could say you're in violation. They have to click this button right here. So when they click, this is what they need to see. So as you can see that we waited a few minutes and the driver drove 5 minutes. So this went down by 6 minutes now. Instead of 11 hours, the driver has 10 hours and 54 minutes. The shift went down as well. Initially, we had 13 hours and 45 minutes remaining because we used 15 minutes out of 14 hours for our pre-trip inspection. And this means that within 8 hours, the driver has to stop and take 30-minute break. And this will keep refreshing on our side as well. If we go to split sleeper mode, we will be seeing the same thing as the driver is seeing.